My name is George Leage, and I'm running for a seat on the City Council of Morro Bay. I've been in business in this town for over 50 years. I've raised my children here, and am now in the process of raising my grandkids. We love this town. We are now facing one of the worst economic times I've ever seen. We're going to have to do something about this. I believe that I have the experience and the knowledge to help turn this town around. I've had to do this with my businesses, and we found out that the adjustments that we've made have been very successful. Morro Bay is the gem of the Central Coast. People love it when they come here. We've got the place that they want to come, but we're going to have to let them know. We're going to have to advertise more, and we're going to have to make it more interesting for them when they get here. It's a shame, but there's people in California right now that don't know where Morro Bay is. We need to let them know. We need these people to come here. Once they're here, they're going to enjoy it, they're going to spend their money, and our businesses need these people. These 5 businesses are going to be torn down, and an outside developer is going to replace it with a meeting hall. The city is trying to put these businesses out of business. We need these businesses on the waterfront. Most people in this town think this is absolutely ridiculous. This is unique. It's Morro Bay. In my businesses, I'm a hands-on guy. I do everything, all the way from ordering to writing the checks for the people that work for me. I deal with the purveyors. I deal with the quality of food that we bring in. I inspect it. We make sure we got good people to work for us. This is an ongoing business all the time. We also deal with customers every day. We're there to greet the people. We're in the people-pleasing business, if you want to put it. My boys and I run the businesses together. Now, we have to do this in Morro Bay too. We need some experience in office. When my family came to Morro Bay in 1952, this was our place of business. In this building, we processed oysters, sea urchins. We also did a lot of processing of abalone. At the time, we had 33 abalone boats working for us. Later on, we had a grocery store up on top of the hill that my mother and I ran. And later on, my brother ran a fish business out of here. When I was in high school, I was all conference in football, basketball, and track. But I never did try that. The property owned by the city on San Jacinto and Highway 1 was supposed to be sold to fund our fire department. The city was offered $2 million for this property. They turned it down. Do you think the city could use that money today? Because of this poor decision not to sell this property, we are now forced to use the sales tax to build the fire station. When you get a serious businessman on the city council, these things will not happen. When I built this in 1988, it was called the Harbor House Inn. I'm George Leage. I've lived in Morro Bay for nearly 60 years now. I've raised my family here, and now we're in the process of raising our grandchildren. We've been in business together for almost all these years. Morro Bay's been very, very good to us, and we love this town. I am now running for city council, and I really would appreciate your vote. Together we can do better than this. Now that's better.